technology has allowed everyone to be a curator and everyone to share their own ideas out into the world. And that's a really important shift. And I think museums for a long time, prior to this, in some ways were kind of the keepers or holders of this concentration of creative acts or creative objects, right? And now we have an opportunity to be a catalyst for taking that creativity out into the world and inspiring that in other people. And I think in some ways educators have always been doing that, but I think now the time that we're living in some ways demands it.
Yeah.
And I think it's not a viable solution for museums to stay where they are. And I think slowly but surely institutions are starting to realize that and providing space for the kinds of things that Susie and I do. How to engage, or not the word engage, how to include the public's voice in the experience of the museum, and how to be a place that welcomes the public's perspective, and how that can be shared with other people. I mean, I think those are some really big, meaty things that museums are working on in different ways. Everything from things like tag board on Instagram that all of you are probably very familiar with, to exhibitions that are being curated by the public voting on what work should be in it. I mean, it kind of runs the gamut. And I think museums, the biggest challenge museums have is striking that balance between their responsibility to the collection and the exhibitions and, you know, preserving and developing that narrative, and how to allow the public to have a clear voice in the experience of those things.